Hi, welcome to Maille Time. This is Artorias Metalworks LLC first video podcast / Google Hangout / we'll figure it out later. So just to introduce ourselves, I am Mac Harper.
I am Sean O'Brien.
The third member of the team isn't here today, but maybe they will be soon. Who knows? They don't like cameras. So real quick, we are just going to copy our link and put it onto the Book of Faces here. We are live at the first episode of Maille Time. Come on. Why aren't you working? You like that? Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Now we're going to go to the another Facebook page. We're going to post on. Sorry that this isn't exactly overly professional, set up well, or anything like that. This is our first time, so
we'll get the hang of it.
We'll get it eventually. Out with all right, perfect. So let's build some stuff, shall we? Excuse me. All right, so Sean, what are you working on?
I am currently working on a strip for the shirt, and I'm connecting 2 pieces.
Why don't you go get the collar and put that on? I am building a stainless steel wallet chain currently. Seaming up the sides for a random effect. Put it on. You put it on backwards, I think. Did you? I can't tell. I'm looking through a camera. Hey, close enough. Perfect. Have him wear that, because why the hell not? Right? Yeah, show that off. There you go. You want to grab the other wallet chain for me there?
Bracelet too.
And why not? This is another one of our wallet chains. Fully stainless steel.
The shirt's aluminum, by the way.
Good luck pulling it apart. Just wait till we get our welder. Then you can really pull it. Never pull it apart. Solid bracelet.
We also have this one.
Yeah, we got another one he's built there. Doesn't really show well. We'll put a link in the YouTube description for just hanging out. Just posting a schedule. We want to do this about every week or so. Each week, hopefully, we'll improve our quality.
Yeah.
Tenfold. So, Sean, you just graduated high school.
Yes.
When was
Done.
that? When did you do that?
I did that Thursday, May 28th.
You're really not all that great on camera, are you?
No, I am not.
Neither am I.
I'm good at filming, not good at being on camera.
We should probably practice both. So,
even though it's in multimedia.
Keep dropping what I'm working on. Pardon the loud squeak. So we don't know if it's always going to be a Google Hangout. It's just something as a company we wanted to try and do. Really, it's just not cooperating. I should probably try a different pair of pliers. Dude, silent. All right, so put that down for now. So what you guys can do is you guys can send us some questions. You can send it into the chat box or just, wherever. We'll find them. We'll answer them. We'll do what we do. What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
Fixing that thing wasn't sitting right.
Yeah. Well, so, what do you get going on this summer?
This summer I'm going to be working on my first chainmail and...
Sorry. Alarm to go live, as a matter of fact. So, well, we got that covered. I need to show you a couple video podcasts. That's all right. So, you finished high school.
Yes.
What are your summer plans?
My summer plans are to work on more chainmail and get everything all set up for ready to go for college and jobs.
What kind of college you want? College you looking at?
I'm looking at various colleges for smithing, gaming industries for graphic design, and
Cool.
yeah.
Fun. I'm currently attending University of Phoenix online for a business degree. It's going great. So, yes, anyway, it's just, let everyone get to know us. We're located in Maricopa, Arizona, which is about 10 miles past the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
I just moved from 15 miles out from nowhere. So, hey, we moved a little bit closer. Just in a different direction. So, you're still in the middle of nowhere, but hey, online business. You can live wherever. So, we should set up a shop in Antarctica. Put that on the to-do list for later. So, we'll look into that. Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Hire some penguin slave workers. Or, because we're hiring them, they wouldn't be slaves, would they? Oh, well.
Hire some penguins. Well, it'd be in the north, so polar bears.
Antarctica is in the south.
My globe is upside down.
Only a little.
Right.
Polar bears would hire us as bait.
All right. We'll set up one in Alaska.
Right.
And then one in Antarctica.
Fair enough. Possibly one in Mongolia. You can't leave out the sand. Everyone loves sand. Do you love sand? I hate sand.
Well, you need to make glass.
I hate sand. It's rough. It's coarse. It gets everywhere. Stupid line of a movie. Anyway, so what's working on your shirt? Pass me one of the. Pass me my blue handle bent nose, would you? The bottom ones, the German ones. Thank you. Zerons. Straight from just Germany. Pardon my crappy German accent. Un poquito. So, what got you started making chainmail? I know the answer.
Well, a friend asked me for help one day to make chainmail, and I said, "Why not? I'll give it a try." And
I'm the aforementioned friend, by the way. Just so we're clear.
He taught me how to do it. I started making a few pieces, and before I knew it, I was good at it. So
well, you're part owner of a company, which is very impressive. So, yeah, we really do need to practice. We should probably get like a topic list and what have you.
Yeah.
See any interesting news in the last couple of days, perhaps?
No, not recently. I haven't watched CNN news.
Well, you shouldn't watch CNN to begin with. That's a joke, I promise. It's a joke. I'm a very funny kind of guy. Or not, but I still make jokes, so oh well. So you should probably check the news a lot. I check the news every couple of days. On the bright side, there wasn't a shooting in Phoenix yesterday, which there very well could have been.
Yeah.
There was a pair of protests. Funny enough, they were protesting each other yesterday in Phoenix, Arizona.
Really?
Yeah, there was a Draw Muhammad cartoon contest. Yeah. So, I mean, the last time The last one of those that happened in the country was in Texas, where 2 people from Phoenix actually went and tried to shoot a number of people. Fortunately, they were the only 2 that ended up getting shot. So, I mean, obviously, it sucks that they were shot. I mean, loss of human life sucks, but at the same time, they were trying to kill other people. So, you know, they kind
Justice.
of
Karma.
let's go with karma. Yeah, not like trying to put on a mass shooting. You're the only one that gets shot. So hey, everything's not all that terrible. I think it was a part duty parking cop. I think. Don't quote me on that.
Well, you know what to say. When you go to trip your friend in a zombie invasion, you'll end up tripping yourself and becoming the bait.
Unless you're in The Walking Dead, in which case it works very well. Just ask Otis. Oh wait, because you can't ask Otis. Is that his name? Man, who the hell knows? I'm kidding. I'm sure a lot of people do. I just don't.
Not very far into the show.
Probably not. Well, actually, no. I've watched all of it. That's on Netflix.
I'll be catching up on
That
all
was
of it
just-
online
that was
with
like-
a couple of friends.
That was like season 2, so it's been a while. So what? I lost my train of thought. The train done left the station without me. Don't you hate it when that happens? I know I
Yeah.
do.
Have you ever seen like a picture posted on a brick wall outside of a bus?
I have never seen a
bus
picture. I've never seen a picture posted on a brick wall on the side of a bus. No, I can't say that I have.
No,
In fact,
hey.
I haven't even seen a brick wall on the side of a bus. That
Okay.
would be impressive.
A picture posted on the side of a brick wall,
On the side of a brick wall, or
on the side of a bus stop,
the side of a bus station. Okay. I've seen.
saying to go to Hogwarts, run as fast as you can into this wall.
Can't say that I have.
I've seen a few pictures of it, and I've seen one where it's a metal wall that had a few dents in it. Funny.
Well, that's probably just it already had dents and it was amusing to whoever posted it. Well, no, I kind of want to. We have a metro station. Would that work at a train station? Actually, it'd work better at a train station.
Yeah.
You know, King's Cross, Maricopa Amtrak. It doesn't really matter which. You'll still end up in the same place. The hospital or the loony bin. Or both. Yeah, or both.
You know, some loony bins have hospitals inside them, also known as infirmary.
An infirmary? How about a mental asylum? I like mental asylums. Pretty fun.
How about Arkham Asylum?
Also pretty fun. It's got some good food. It's got good entertainment.
Got Batman running everywhere, punching Joker.
I was going to say that it has a bat problem. Jeez. Some people. Why are you so serious? Let's put a smile on that face. Oh. Hey, Sean.
It's
Want to see a magic trick?
sure.
Da, 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 da. You're no fun.
And now it's gone.
Boom! Look at that. It's just gone. Where'd it go? No one knows. I would like to know if you... I mean, you probably can. If you hit someone hard enough, you can shove an eraser through their eyeball. But the optic nerve and the eye muscles might prevent it from going much further. I don't know. Maybe Vsauce ought to take care of it. Ooh, Mythbusters. I don't know how that would work. I guess they'd have to get some of their super secret special gel human figures and slam their heads into pencils. That'd be a violent episode. I would totally watch that episode. How about adult Mythbusters? Is that fair?
Well, don't they have like a kids version of Mythbusters that's making the original
Do they?
adult?
I don't know.
Either that or it's just a second group.
Maybe just...
All I know is that there's at least 2 groups. One is probably more child friendly than the other.
Probably. Probably also likely to get sued occasionally, but oh well. That's what they get. Let's check the news, shall we? Because I'm obviously very unprepared today. Let's read today's headlines, shall we?
Yes.
Funeral held for BB King.
Huh.
You know who that was?
No idea.
Wow. Gay rally turns violent in Moscow. I wonder why. Swordfish kills fisherman. There's a video. I really want to watch that video. Mark that for later.
Ironic.
Former NBA star arrested for credit card fraud.
Not surprising.
Wow. 300-pound pitcher takes internet by storm. 28 headlines. Holy crap. Could you have Lyme disease and not even know it?
Oh no.
Oh, man.
Also like X-Files music.
I guess. What's that?
I just finished connecting the two pieces.
Oh, good. Now build more.
So that's one piece.
Look what's on your chest. Look at that. You're gonna need a bit more.
Yeah, I know.
Well, then, just sit down. I just dropped a ring.
Start a whole new piece.
You might as well. So the goal for doing these is today's a special day because it's our first one. But ideally, we want to have these on Wednesdays, starting at 2 o'clock Arizona time. That time's going to change depending because we want to do the live stream. Probably have a much better setup next week, or rather on Wednesday. Got to get a Twitter going. We'll have a Twitter stream, and we might even do a Google Hangout type thing. We might find another live streaming service. Off the top of my head, I can only think of Twitch, and I don't think they do podcasts without permission. Who knows? We'll have to figure that out later. So, this is probably going to be a bit shorter. We are close to 2 o'clock. We've been going for half hour, maybe? What time do we start? 20 minutes? We've been doing this for 20 minutes. I'm already out of things to talk about. You and I have to stop talking in other factors because we got to have them for the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's talk about, we can talk about why it's called Maille Time. The number one reason is because I couldn't think of anything better, and I find it amusing. I do a lot of things for...
Maille time, mail time, mail time.
Yeah, you got to talk a bit louder, I think. I don't know. We'll have to watch the video and find out.
Yeah.
We're currently on a HP all-in-one, and we're using its built-in microphone and camera setup. Again, so we don't know how great it's going to be. As far as our workshop, we're at our desk right now. We got one of two. We have a couple of projects. Behind me, that is a table my grandfather built out of scraps in his garage. He kept really nice scraps.
One of the best tables I've ever dealt with.
It's pretty damn sturdy. If you look behind me, it's our wire rack. Some of our storage. Most of our storage is in our closet in the office.
Look at it that way.
Which is, over there. We have a futon for when he's spend the night over. He lives about an hour away from me, so it made sense to get a futon. It just made sense. So
you have plenty of lighting in here.
We had kind of lighting. Mine didn't work. We'll try to get a better lighting setup. We have a couple of outlights.
Up there.
We could put a lamp up there. We'll have to give that one a shot. We have an outlight on our table. We have another standing one back behind us.
As you can see right there.
In that back corner, we have it's a banner. We use wolves as our logo. Our actual logo is 3 black and gold wolves on a black background. It is a little bit subject to change just for the next couple weeks. We're still kind of playing with it and whatnot. We're looking to get a big banner to put there for it. Thank you. So yeah, let's go into the story behind the name, shall we? Artorias Metalworks. Well,
yes.
To start, You guys will check out our Facebook or our Twitter or our store, which I'll link down in the description below. You'll see just it's all chainmail stuff, and it's not always going to be. As a matter of fact, we're going to be adding some tomahawks, hand-forged tomahawks in very soon, and hopefully by the end of June, we're going to have a couple of things.
You're on your way in.
Hi!
You wrote a letter for him, pleading.
Hi, Will. How you doing?
Pleading for him to at least listen to my record.
We're hanging out, breaking a wallet chain and a working on a
More
costume shirt.
Howdy. I was just seeing how this works. I've never done this before.
We haven't either. So we're just kind of playing with it ourselves.
It looks like y'all do bigger pieces. I do jewelry.
Oh, we do jewelry. I'm wearing one piece right here. He's currently working on a wallet chain. I'm sitting here working on this shirt.
We haven't finished a shirt before, so we thought we'd go ahead and build one.
Yeah.
Love the necklace. Oh, wow. That looks awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's all steel.
Nice.
Yeah, but he's working
Give you an idea how big it is.
Wow. That's pretty sweet.
Cool.
We're in Maricopa, Arizona. So.
I'm in Kerrville, Texas, currently at a music festival.
Fun.
So
That sounds awesome.
Everyone loves a music festival. Texas.
Kerrville Folk Festival.
I was in Galveston about a month and a half ago. Went down to
Oh,
visit,
really? Were you down there for an art show or something?
No, I was visiting the Texas A&M campus
Oh,
in
okay.
Galveston.
Okay, cool beans.
Yeah, thought I'd check it out.
Yeah,
It
it's
worked
nice.
out.
A&M and UT both are great schools. So, but I'll probably come back here later. Like I said, I was just trying to see how this worked out because I've never used the Hangout thing.
Cool. Well,
So-
thank you for stopping by.
No problem, no problem. You all gonna keep this up or?
Probably for about another half hour.
Okay,
Just
all
doing a
right,
short trial for this time, so.
Yeah.
all right, cool beans. It's a nice top piece there, by the way.
Thank you.
All right, I'll see y'all later.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you.
Talk to you later. Thank you for your time.
That was awesome. So there's a big Facebook chainmail community, and we put out the word that we were doing this, so we wanted to get a couple people in from there to come say hi, kind of show off that chainmail is still very relevant. What were we talking about?
Behind our name.
Behind the name, right, Artorias Metalworks. So what it is, thank you. I get easily distracted. Things happen. So it's got a couple of reasons for the name. First and foremost, I am a member of the SCA, so the Society for Creative Anachronism. That is a historical society dedicated to keeping. We like to recreate the good part of the Middle Ages. The bad part, plagues, killings, slavery. We leave that out, but the good parts, all the arts. They do heavy armored combat, full sets of armor with rattan swords, make mail and whatnot. So we got a little progress on that wallet chain. So we're just taking a strip and making it round. It'll look pretty cool. It's actually pretty heavy already. Actually, that round metal makes a nice handle, a nice little whacking stick. So we got just, whatever. So Artorias, back to that, because I keep still getting distracted. When you're, if you're in the SCA for a long time, or any time at all, you'll probably start developing what's called a persona. Basically, you pick out a type of history, a period in history which you really want to focus on recreating and teaching about.
Yeah.
And I went with about 150 AD Roman during the construction of Hadrian's Wall in Britain. So with that, I had to figure out and register a name that could have been used in that time period. We don't use actual real, we don't use historical figures. There's nobody, there's no, can't think of any. There's no William the Conquerors or anything like that. Well, there could be, but it wouldn't have anything to do with the actual guy. Mostly just nicknames they'd earned themselves. So it's all historically relevant. So with Roman names, you would have a praenomen, which is your first name, your nomen, which is your family name, basically. And then you could have, various cognomens, which are, identifiers. My SCA name is Tiberius Artorius Lupus. Lupus is the wolf, hence the wolves. And Artorius, family name, is the name of the shop. It just sounded better than, Max Metalworks or whatever. Plus, it's not just me. So the idea of Artorius is it's more of a, I don't know how to say it. I'll figure that other part out. The other half to the name, so the other reason for Artorius, there was a Roman centurion at some point in history, off the top of my head, I can't remember when, that was the guy behind King Arthur. There's three people historians generally agree upon where between the three of them made the story of King Arthur, and the centurion Artorius, who I do apologize that I don't remember his full name, came from. So it's you have King Arthur shops, and there's like Albion Swords, which is obviously one of the best sword companies in the world. They're called Albion, which is the land of King Arthur. So there's a lot of things that in this kind of line of work that are connected with King Arthur, and I thought, well, I still kind of want to do that, keep to the tradition, but at the same time, I want to be different. So I went with the actual guy instead of the story. Excuse me. So that's what it is. I mean, it's not overly complicated. And then our logo is actually my personal heraldry. So just some of you are wondering, that's a lot about, Mac. Well, what the hell's Sean doing there? How is this fair to him? Because all this shit's yours. And you're right, to a point. There is, like, most of the naming and branding and whatnot, it's all based off of my stuff.
Because originally it was just him.
Yeah, it was just me.
So it makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, I was doing this for about, I'm going into my 4th or 5th year doing this now. Just got into it. I was having some rough times, and I just needed to build something. So.
And I've been into it for about 1.5 years, maybe?
2 years, probably. Coming into 2 years, anyway. So it is what it is. On our official business paperwork, which we filed to be an LLC in Arizona last Tuesday, I think. I think it was last Tuesday. Let's go with Tuesday. It was last Tuesday. And so that should get approved any day now. Probably Monday or Tuesday, it should get the final go-ahead. And on it, we have 3 members of the LLC. So basically the 3 people of the company right now. Me as the CEO. My mom, who's been a huge support, both financially and just in general. She's our chief financial officer. So she's the other third. And the final third is sitting to my left. That'd be Sean. He is the guy. I am awful salesmanship. I'm working on it, taking marketing classes and sales and business classes, and this guy could sell you a watermelon in the deep south. I mean that, just they have all sorts of watermelons growing everywhere. But I mean, he could talk a buzzard off a gut wagon. I like that saying better. You could talk a buzzard off a gut wagon.
Yep.
I mean, if we're at a show, and it's going really slow, I will actually get up and leave, and he ends up getting
Multiple.
5, 6, 7 sales within half an hour. After I leave, it's
So when he gets back, I'm sitting there.
he's
checking
just sitting there
people out.
counting money as I'm walking back, just kind of trying to relax a little bit because I haven't had any luck. And he's just like, here, feel better. Have some cash.
One show, he basically went and sat in the car for a bit, wondering what we should do, and when he came back,
Yeah, we were having a really slow night. I was feeling pretty sick, and we were all not really doing all that well. So I went and sat in the car and called my mom, trying to see, what she think we should do. And I come out, we talked. My mom and I talked, and she's like, "Yeah, you guys might as well come back." And we were about an hour away from our house at the time. So I'm like, "All right, well, I'll go get them, we'll pack up, and we'll head out." It was a late night, one night, easy, quick show. And I get out there, and they've sold like 10 things. So, I mean,
and we had a line of people
in about 15 minutes, and they had a line, a bunch more of them bought stuff. So it was just, it's hard accepting that you can't do everything, but man, I cannot sell anything. So that's what he's for.
I can sell and I can build.
Yeah. So basically, he does more than I do. That's not true. Well, kind of. We do the same amount of things, just we do different stuff.
Handling sales and I want to say half to, or less than half actually of the production and
Well, that's gonna change, Mr. Head of Production. By the way, did I tell you that yet?
no, you did not.
Right. Well, so just so you guys get to hear his promotion at the same time, he's chief of operations.
Sweet.
So that's what you're on the paperwork as.
All right.
I also find it funny that none of the other members of an LLC in Arizona technically have to sign the paperwork. Well, they do if there's an operating agreement. We didn't do an We haven't filed our operating agreement yet. We've just filed the articles of organization. Speaking of, there is a really weird rule in Arizona. I don't know how weird it is compared to other states. But here, within 60 days of getting your approval for the LLC, you have to file notice of your articles of organization in a approved newspaper for 3 consecutive issues. Now, I am definitely of the younger crowd who has almost never picked up a magazine to save his life, but I do read the newspaper every day. I get a daily paper here in Maricopa, and I've been reading it. And I have to wonder, how effective is it to really put anything in a newspaper? Like, even if you have, people like me still reading them, there's still an overwhelming majority that's not. And therein lies the problem. It's all social media based, like the New York Times. I think the New York Times is a thing where you can actually view like up to 10 stories per month on their website, but you can still pay for a subscription to see all of them. So they only release a certain number to the public, which is a really good-ish business model.
Yeah.
It would be perfect business model if there were other news sites that didn't have news for free. So places like Yahoo or Google. I don't know. Does Google have a dedicated news page? I don't think they do.
I believe they do.
If they don't, they will soon. But Microsoft has one. It's MSN, which has really changed lately. They just actually implemented a new change where instead of actually having their own news, they gather news from a ton of different sources and repost it. So you can get stuff from the New York Times, the Washington Post, Reuters, the Blaze, Fox Sports, CBS Sports, all these different places, even Yahoo, they all have articles posted there they have the full article posted with, who wrote it and all that. and links to go see it on their specific website, which is a really good thing to do.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I kind of like the way Microsoft, the people who ran MSN before they switched to that new model, I liked a lot how they worked.
Yeah. Speaking of Microsoft, did you hear what their plan is for Windows 10?
I've heard a lot of plans about Windows 10, and as long as it works better than Windows 8, I'll be fine.
Well, Windows 10, the plan is after it's released, instead of making like Windows 11 and just keep updating it like how they have been, and just releasing a new one, they're going to just keep releasing updates for Windows 10.
That is only going to work for so long.
Well, Google does it. Look how successful Google is.
Well, I mean, Google doesn't really do it. Android comes out with new operating systems. They just update for free. It's still a brand new operating system. But they're probably going to move into more of an Apple format where Apple has their operating systems for their computers at least, to where that you get one or two or maybe three. I don't know an Apple computer. I'm sorry, but they have like three free upgrades for the OS for each of their computers, and then after that it's like $15. It's none of this $250 crap that Microsoft has now. It's very, very cheap, very easy, just $10-15 and you've got it. So what I think they're going to do is I think they're going to update it. By the way, a lot of people said they just skipped Windows 9. They didn't. Windows 8.1 is technically Windows 9.
Well, they also can't label it Windows 9 because Windows 95.
They've already had a Windows 9.
So the computers will register that it says, because in short, the computers register the 95 or whatever it was as Windows 9.
Right.
And so if they release one with Windows 9, a lot of computers will register it as outdated. And all kinds of it'll cause a lot of different.
It'll cause a lot of download problems. That is another good reason why they didn't. But the main thing that I read about, of course, could both be right, could both be completely wrong. Who the hell knows? I sure don't. Is they wanted to. A nice little update on what I've got. I have about double the length since the last time, and still have
quite a bit of ways
20 inches to go, probably. Set those down for a second. Rest my hands. And I lost again. I'm terrible at this. Lost my train of thought. What was I saying?
Windows
10, right? So 8 had, to put it nicely, a crap ton of issues. So they released Windows 10, they released Windows 8.1, and it had a ton of new features, a ton of reworks, a ton of stuff taken out. And the reason is because they were like, well, we screwed up. So they really had to do what they had to do to get people back on.
And when
they did.
Windows 8.1 was also easier to use and easier to navigate.
It is a lot easier to use than Windows 10. Windows 8. So I'm on 8.1. I guess I should have been more specific earlier, but I was on Windows 8.1. But as soon as I can, I want to update to Windows 10.
I still thoroughly enjoyed Windows 7 much better.
Yeah, Microsoft seems to have a thing where they go really
good, bad, good,
yeah,
bad, good, bad.
Good, bad, good, bad, good, bad, good. Holy shit, that sucked. Pardon my language. I'll probably cut that.
Captain America.
Yes. Remember the words of Captain America.
Language.
Language. I do apologize for that. I wasn't very professional, was it? No. What are you going to do? I said it on live broadcast, so that happened. But yeah, so we're just hanging out again, in case you're just tuning in, which according to my view count, you're not. My live view count is at a very good number of 0. So, but that's all right. Hopefully, to have a lot more soon. Get some friends in here, get some chat going, get different guests. Mr. William DeWar was in here earlier from Texas. He was at an art festival. Couldn't stay very long. So try to have some special guests on here. There's a couple people in the chainmail community I would really love to have on the program. I need to reach out to them personally. Unfortunately, though, we are going to have to stop for today. We are having some technical difficulties. Hopefully, they don't play through in the actual video. If you have any questions, leave a comment. Let us know. We will definitely answer all of them. At least to start, because once we hit a certain number, it's going to be difficult. But check us out on Facebook at Artorias Metalworks, on Twitter. To be honest, we just opened the Twitter earlier today, so I can't, or reopened the Twitter earlier today. Anyway, so I can't, off the top of my head, remember the handle, but we will get it to you on Wednesday. Thanks for tuning in. Let us know if you have any questions or any ideas of what we could be doing better. Obviously, we need to practice talking. So thank you for watching. And
We are Artorias Metalworks, and this was Maille Time.